the Golden Dome at Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Ohio Bobcats, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bobcats offense will have the opening possession of the game. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch in a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Here's a heat. Grab near the sticks. It's Jordan. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. From the gun, the ground game. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a third and long. Looking to throw, it's Navarro. Grabbed behind the line, it's Williams. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Bobcats will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. So Notre Dame's offense will have its first possession of the game. And here comes, for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right.
Oh, he's got some space. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got it. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. He's starting to get in touch with his inner Joe Montana as the Irish are moving the ball up top.
And I think that's always the question with the Irish every year is who's going to play quarterback. We know their brand and we know who they are, but are they going to get ballers at that position? Are they going to get a great Ian Book, a great Brady Quinn? That's the next step. And if they find that guy, Notre Dame can do everything they want to do and be great in college football.
That's caught. It's Price. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Makes the grab. It's Price. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a 1st down. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Well, looking for a man. It's Carr. Fires to the tight end. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Notre Dame! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, then love to get a drive going here. He'll pull it on the read. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. And the Bobcats in a good spot here with second and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
Yeah, and obviously great play by the offense to keep the drive alive, and also a good find by the quarterback on third down.
It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harris. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Wants to throw. It's Navarro. Finds us back in the middle. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bobcats will snap it on first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You got a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback.
There he goes. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a second down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. To the air, it's Navarro. He got it. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. Tight quarters deep. Pats didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ohio! Looking for the tie with the extra point. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking to throw on first down. Finds a man on the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run play action. That's reeled in. It's Fields. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw. It's Carr. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Handoff to the single running back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Hendricks. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Pulls it in. It's Hendricks. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They'll line up for a second down play. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They booted away. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Running back searching for a hole. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Carr. Unloads to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Rushes on him. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Now on 2nd down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
The Bobcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Caught over the middle. It's Jordan. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a first down at the 12. And the Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away. That's one he'd like to have back.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Here's a quick throw out to the left. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
To the air, it's Navarro. Got it! He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. Off the play fake on 1st down. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
Well, after throwing that incompletion down here on the 1-yard line, if you're on the offense, let's get back to running the football. Let's see if we can be the more physical side, get some push up front, and run this thing in for a touchdown.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Ohio! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Off play action. He uncorks one deep. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys. Looks like we've got a great one in South Bend going on. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the home of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
I'm out here on O-block. What the fuck you hit that?
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Caught in the backfield. It's Price. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Pulls it in. It's Price. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Pocket breaking down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. A strike downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, running back on the move. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Dropping back, it's Carr. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Going for it all. And it's picked off right at the goal line. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. An explosive play in the running game. Got the 1st down.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the 2nd half.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. They'll pick up the 1st down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. The Bobcats are on the move. To the air on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Back to pass. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Irish generating heat from the linebacker position. A Mike Stonebreaker, Manti-Te'o type play.
Hey, when you can get linebackers that can get after the quarterback, that can be a force on 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down, get in the quarterback's face, make his life heck. Really nice job by the linebacker there.
And the Bobcats line up to punt it away. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. To throw. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Trying play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Fields. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Irish facing quite a challenge here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Blasted as he lets it go. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. The give from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. Under fire. On target. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Ohio is on top. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. The Bobcats will punt it away on 4th down. Here's the return. Cover guys do their job, and they get it stopped at the 22-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this. Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
And you've created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in a groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
Just wonder how much panic there is right now on the defensive side of the football, too, because of what you just said, David. They can feel and sense the momentum leaving them right now with the lead. So someone defensively better step up here soon and make a play.
Rides to the back and leaves it on the option. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Dropping back, it's Carr. Throws to the tight end. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He'll pull it down. QB got it himself. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down miss. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Takes the easy completion. At the 45 on his way. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Just ran over it. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Tight end now in motion. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Turning it on! Ball down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Nice catch along the sideline and great effort to stay in bounds. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking for a crease to the left. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. To throw, it's Navarro. There's the pressure. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Splits the uprights, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. It's incomplete, and it also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit, because even down to the last seconds in this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
They get him on the ground, didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt come. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. And now when you have a solid lead like this, Jesse, you find out, can you deliver the knockout punch?
And we're expecting them to come out here and just run the football, lead the clock, let the big uglies up front, get some push, and ball security, David. That's a premium.
Yes, take care of the football. Don't make any dumb mistakes. Be physical. And listen, if they want to load the box, don't be afraid to take a shot.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. sort of think that over the years you get immune to these types of upsets, but this one is a shocker that might go on the list of all time.
Dude, huge win. Like, you